Now I would like to introduce Tim Du to talk about How I Will Change the World. How I Will Change the World by Tim Du.
When you go home from work or school, I bet the first thing that doesn't come to your mind is, how lucky am I to have such a nice house in such a warming environment? I bet you don't even consider yourself that lucky when you go and buy some food or when you and your family sit down for a nice hot meal. But there are hundreds of thousands of people out there that would think that your life, your food, your comforts are the best gift they could ever receive. Good evening, fellow leaders of tomorrow, honorable judges, and most welcome guests. Did you know that there are over 54,000 people living in poverty in Greater Vancouver? And those astronomically large numbers are getting bigger every day. How can we just sit around and do nothing? Well, I have a dream of abolishing poverty. Ever since I was 6 years old, me and my family would donate clothes to the homeless through the government. Every month, we would get a big bag and fill it to the brim with clothes that we can't wear or are too small for us. And then we would go and drop by the fire station to donate it. In the past, I volunteered in food kitchens to help those who cannot afford food. Even last week, when me and my friends were hanging out, we all gave some homeless people some money. If we could all do this, then we have a very good chance, a very good shot at completely abolishing poverty. And honestly, I would love to abolish poverty all over the world. But right now, I want to focus on Vancouver. Because if we can lend a helping hand to the people around us, then we can change the world. By the end of 2023, I would want to see the people who live in poverty cut right in half. And one day, I want to see those numbers be a big, fat zero. Because together, we can do this. We have been raised to believe that poverty is just an unsolvable problem in society. But tonight, I am here to prove that wrong. You may feel like that you have no power, but that's the exact opposite. The first thing we can do is to tell those in power, the mayors, the governors, the senators, anyone who will listen for our plea of help. Because in this very moment, in our very city, there are people out there who are suffering. Another thing that we can do is to give them our love, our effort, and our support. If you think about it, we can be doing so many things that we're not doing right now. We can go out and volunteer, make fundraisers, donate food to food kitchens, and we can even go and donate money to them personally. We also need to accept responsibility. We as humans should not and cannot ignore what is happening to other humans at this very moment. We need to take responsibility of the problem that we have created. Does it matter that it's not happening to me or anyone that I know? No, because are we not all humans? Do we not drink the same water, breathe the same air, live on the same planet? And the last thing we can do is to help raise awareness for this problem, like I'm here doing today. I know I'm just a boy, and there's not much I can do alone, so that's why I'm making this speech. Because if everyone in the audience can just tell one person, and that one person can just tell another person, then sooner or later, everyone will know about our problem, and then we can all work together to help the crisis. Because together, we can do this. Tonight, I want you to go home, and I want you to imagine that your family was living in a poverty-infested place, and that your basic human needs were being ignored. I want you to know why we must help the poor, and why they deserve all the help they can get. So I urge you, the next time you see a homeless person, go and give them some love, some support, or even just a big, bright smile. because that can make someone's day and a large difference in this world. Together, we can do this. Together, we can abolish poverty in Vancouver. Oh, God.